Enjoying the spoils of war, are we? Struggle must be going well.
The resistance grows stronger every day. Last night we were contacted by another cell on the west side of the city. They want to join us.
You trust these people?
Not yet. But we cannot pass up the chance to forge an alliance. Actually, I was hoping you would look into it for me.
I can see you're busy here.
To reach the Western District, one must pass through security checkpoints. My face is well known to the Nazis. Veronique offered to go in my place.
I'm sure she did. But I'll go just the same. I'll need transit papers.
Santos can get forged travel documents. I'm sure you can work something out.
Tell Veronique I'll take a rain check on that drink.
Dios mío! It's Lazarus! Back from the dead. My friends in Laura told me about your little balloon adventure. You must be part bird or part fish to be standing here talking to me now.
What about me Irish luck?
No one's that lucky.
My friends tell me you can get forged travel papers.
Ah, I see. The hero of Illet still has you running his errands, eh? Why not pick up his laundry while you're at it?
Oh, that's fucking funny. You're gonna be picking up your own teeth in about 10 seconds.
Tranquilo. Luke mentioned that you might be stopping by. Your papers have been prepared. Quality workmanship. Not cheap.
Put it on Luke's tab.
You Irish have a brilliant sense of humor. I'm running a business here. You want to talk to me? Talk business.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Santos, just tell me what you want.
Ah, that is more like it. You see, I cannot tolerate competition. Why would the crowd soldiers buy cigarettes and booze from me when they could get them cheaper from the army?
Maybe you should try dressing up in a clown suit. Hand out free balloons with every pack of smokes.
Maybe I should hire a badass Irishman to blow up the German supply trucks.
That'll work too.
A German supply convoy stopped to make repairs not far from here. The trucks are, as you say, sitting ducks.
I'll handle it. And you'll have those papers ready when the job's done.
Claro que sí. I'll see you soon.
There's a lot of spare fuel lying about. With a disguise and some explosives, I could light the whole place up. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Your competition has been royally banjaxed. Those supply trucks shan't trouble you again.
All is fair in business as well as war, no? To be honest, sometimes I cannot tell the difference.
I'll have those papers now.
Ah, yes, the papers. I'm afraid we have a very tiny problem there. It's a trivial matter. A small additional payment should cover it.
What's this bollocks? We had a deal.
Yes, of course. However, the price of forged papers has gone up. I blame it on the bad economy. Too many rules, too many soldiers with guns. How do they expect an honest man to make a living in this city?
I'm just about at the end of my rope, Santos. Tell me how much it'll cost to get those papers. If I don't like the number, they're gonna be fishing you out of the river with a fucking boat hook.
Ay, ay, ay. Just bring me the money. Then go get yourself laid, Irishman. It's not healthy walking around with all that pent-up aggression. You see, that wasn't so hard, was it? Here are your new travel papers. Just show them to the guards at the Nazi checkpoint.
These had better be the real McCoy.
Why would I want to get you killed, Irishman? You are my best customer!
ask about
A message for you.
Sean, where have you been? I've been looking all over the city for you. If you're back in Paris, come find me at the garage behind the Belle de Nuit. Vittore.
I wanted to dance ballet, but this is as far as I got.
When I heard you were back, I prayed that this vendetta of yours was finished. Your eyes tell me it is not.
Jirka's still breathing.
So what? Would you trade your own life for his?
Aye, gladly.
Then you are a fool. Only gravediggers profit from such madness.
Jules is owed a debt. I'd see it paid in full.
This isn't about Jules. Have you forgotten why you had to flee Ireland in the night? Have you forgotten what happened to your father? You, of all people, know the price of revenge. How much it costs the people we love. I took you into my home. Made a better life for you. You have no right to throw it away.
I can't turn away now. I've made my choice. I'm sorry, Vittori. You'll have to live with that.
Space, salope! Go away.
No, it was not an attack. They just want to drive up the prices.
Papiere in Ordnung sind, haben Sie nichts zu befürchten. Den Pass und die Reisepapiere. Alles offen. Bitte weitergehen.
About fucking time. I'll make it up to you.
On the Führer's birthday, curfew will be postponed 15 minutes tonight.
Monsieur, interest you in some personnel protection?
I'm here to deliver a message from Luke.
Save your breath. I don't know you from Adam, and I won't discuss business with strangers. For all I know, you could be talking to the Gestapo.
No, but I'm sure they'd love to have a chat with me.
If you want to deal with us, you'll first have to prove you can be trusted.
All right then. What'll it take to convince your people that Luke and I are on the level?
Excuse me, young man. Is that how you address a lady? I don't believe I caught your name.
Sean Devlin. Begging your pardon, Mom.
And I am the Lady Margot Bonheur. I've heard of you, Irishman. Tell me, are these stories true?
I suppose that depends on who's talking.
The Germans are talking, Monsieur Devlin. The local authorities have taken a great interest in your activities.
How would you know that?
One of my people placed wiretaps on the phones at the local Gestapo headquarters.
Must be a clever chap.
Indeed. Joseph Breiman is one of our most valuable agents. Last night he was arrested. I fear he will not hold out long under questioning. He is not a brave man.
What if I were to make other arrangements for this man, Bryman? Would that settle your doubts as to me and my friends?
Yes, but it won't be easy. Bryman is being held under close watch. You may need to create a distraction, explosives perhaps.
Aye, or a disguise.
Yes. In the right uniform, you could walk yourself right out of the detention. But if the guards suspect an escape, they will kill you both.
Don't you worry, Mom. I'll bring your boy home in one piece.
Les papiers de transit sont obligatoires à tous les points de contrôle. La présentation de papiers non conformes sera sévèrement punie.
Skin clothes.
Maybe you could help me with my situation?
official office.
There's our man now. Er kann sich nicht verstecken. Und stay down! Looking forward to pounding fascists all day.
Ich hab ihn gleich.
Er ist in der Nähe. Wir finden ihn.
Der Suchmuster ein! Step right up. I'm ready to go.
Führen Sie die Welt in eine bessere Zukunft.
Please, I am innocent. I do not know anything about the resistance.
Shh. Keep your trap shut and follow me if you want to live.
asshole!
Kennedy!
I ought to pay more attention. Sorry.
So what's a German like you doing, working against his own side?
They are not my side. Under Nazis, the blood running through my veins is a death sentence.
How did you get into this game?
I was studied as a radio engineer at Heidelberg. My family fled when the Nazis seized power. I ended up here.
And so you joined the French resistance?
It seems the only sensible thing to do.
Sensible? That's rich.
We are men without countries, you and I. But not men without souls, yeah, Irishman?
If you say so.
Nothing ever dries out in here.
L'arme? Weapons, monsieur?
Ah, Mr. Devlin. How good of you to come.
What can I do for you, Madame Bonaire?
You are a young man, Mr. Devlin, and I am a very old woman, so let me tell you something of the ways of the world.
I'm listening.
Wars are not fought with bullets and bombs alone, Mr. Devlin. In order to destroy a society, one must first destroy its culture. Art and literature can become powerful weapons in such a battle. The Germans understand this truth better than anyone.
I'm not sure I follow.
Before the invasion, I worked as an art restorer at the Louvre. I have watched in horror as the Nazis plunder our national treasures and defile our cultural heritage right under our very noses.
People are getting killed out there, Mom. What's so damned important about a bunch of paintings?
Ah, don't play the fool, Devlin. Art culture is the soul of the French people. Without it, this nation will not survive.
What do you want me to do about this?
A Nazi general by the name of Loder has organized a series of book burnings in Paris. Thousands of rare and priceless volumes have already been destroyed. I want you to put an end to this atrocity.
Perhaps I'll compose a nasty poem in the General's honor.
A bullet in the head will suffice. General Loder deserves no less, I assure you. Good day, Mr. Devlin.
didn't say anything about this blood-burning bastard driving a fucking tank.
In the fires of righteous purity. There will be no place for deviant intellectualism in the new pan-European fatherland. Commandant Birker reminds the citizens to conserve fuel. They call it art. Nothing but garbage. Perversity and lies. We will not tolerate this so-called art another minute. The corrupt culture of this decadent nation will be purged in the fires of righteous purity. There will be no place for deviant intellectualism in the new pan-European fatherland. They call it art. Nothing but garbage. Perversity and lies. We will not tolerate this so-called art another minute. The corrupt culture of this decadent nation will be purged in the fires of righteous purity. There will be no place for deviant intellectualism in the new pan-European fatherland.
I wonder what they used this for before the war.
We have not a second to waste. They have taken my cherished Renoir and many others.
Hold on, don't get your panties in a bunch. When was the last time you saw this Renoir fella?
He has been dead for 30 years.
It's not much of a bloody emergency then, is it?
Must you always try my patience? The Germans are smuggling masterworks out of museums all over the country.
Ah, the culture war. Is that it?
The ringleader is a Reichsminister official named Bachmann. I want him in a box.
A box?
A closed casket. I don't want his own wife to recognize him.
Shouldn't you be in the kitchen baking up some crumpets or something? It's just that sweet old ladies shouldn't get mixed up in this sort of thing. It doesn't seem proper.
Oh, spare me your chauvinistic bullshit. Herr Bachmann will be traveling past the Grand Palais in a bulletproof limousine. You will need heavy firepower to penetrate the car's armor, but that shouldn't stop a resourceful man like yourself.
Right. Yes, Mom. Now we're talking.
Join the Nazi Party and join an ancient...
Und in 5, bestätigen Sie bitte. Der Wagen des Generals wartet auf Bestätigung. Und in 5, bestätigen Sie Entwarnung. Gauner nähert sich der Ecke.
Yeah. Too bad I never managed to stay awake in German class. All right, here comes the punter now.
Attentäter! Bringt den General hier raus! Jetzt!
Ausweispapiere sind an allen Kontrollpunkten Pflicht. Personen ohne gültige Papiere werden verhaftet.
I wish they'd do something about all the puddles. Keep soaking me boots.
Your reputation is well deserved, Monsieur Devlin. You have given these barbarians reason to fear. It must be difficult to plunder a nation's treasures when one is constantly looking over one's own shoulder.
One might think it would be difficult to conquer Europe with one's head up one's arse. Still, that maniac in Berlin managed to pull it off.
The Nazis have conquered our country, but not the hearts and minds of our people. When the music of freedom rings throughout the city, the dream of liberty will live again.
Are you off your meds again, Granny?
The Nazis have been using the Louvre as a stage from which to broadcast their vile propaganda throughout the city.
You want me to knock out that tower?
We have had enough of that fascist drivel, polluting our airways. It's time we called a different tune, don't you think?
Your point is well made, madam. It's time somebody turned the dial. Oh, looks like somebody left a tank unattended.
You look familiar, son. Have I seen you somewhere before?
Me? No. Must have been some other bloke.
You look just like that Irishman. The one I saw drive in the Grand Prix. Oh, that boy had talent. Maybe enough to take on the cup.
I would have taken that damn cup if that cheating bastard hadn't shot me fucking tire out. I mean, if that were me. But it wasn't.
No, of course not, son. That Dirker, he is a spineless Nazi worm just the same. A scum like him give my country a bad name.
Amen. So I hear you're organizing a race in the city.
Pull your car up to the line, son. If you finish the race in time, you can meet up and race with my friends in the countryside, yeah?
You need a different car? We've got a few different cars. Look around. I have a note for you.
Right. Thanks.
Sean, I gave your name to a couple of old friends who run rally races outside the city. You should drop in next time you get out to the countryside. They'll be expecting you. Vittore.
fuck is playing soldier?
We don't much like foreigners around here.
That's alright. I don't like slack-jawed sheep-fuckers.
Come again?
I'm not out here to socialize. I came to race.
You talk bold enough. But can you drive?
Only one way to find out.
We will see. Pull your car up to the Starland when you are ready to race.
We've got a few different cars. Look around. You'll need a different car.
Nice little village you got here. You're not a bad sort. Not at all.
Bonjour. Yes. Madness! My skin crawls.
None of my business.
Step right up. I'm ready to go.
Köpfe einziehen!
Ich finde das Schwein!
What?
It's just...
boat!
Perfect.
Well, that was easy. Come on, you fucking poofter! About bloody time. Let's move.
Everyone knows the Nazis run the black market.
Christ!
Come and get it.
Sie haben ihn umgebracht!
Pull the weapon!
C'est juste... Remettre...
Was stimmt hier nicht? Hey du! An mir schleichst du dir nicht vorbei?
Hard work is good for the soul.
Den Toten!
Suche nach dem Ziel.
Goodness.
The whole area feels jumpy.
Who are they? Friends. Renard and his men. They disappeared 2 days ago. This morning we found them here.
What happened?
They were preparing for a mission. Renard was caught with a pocket full of detonators. He was a hard man, but he broke under torture and gave the others up. That blonde butcher skinned him like an animal.
What did you say?
The Nazis' new chief of public security, an SS colonel. Before the war, he was some kind of race car driver.
Jerker.
Yes, that's him. This is his message to the resistance.
What was Renard's target?
The siege gun at the Lycée Theatre. It's a symbol of Nazi power in this part of the city. The sound it makes is deafening. Every time it fires, the people of Paris lose hope.
Then we'll give him something to cheer about.
I thought you might feel that way. Speak to Bryman.
Get in trouble! Come down!
And they say close only counts in horseshoes.
Devlin, it's so good to see you, my friend.
Likewise. What's the score?
The Nazis have located one of our safe houses in the countryside. A place where we hide the women and children from the Gestapo. They are dialing the house's coordinates into the siege gun.
Can you warn them?
9. There isn't time.
Then we'll have to do the job quick.
Take these. You're going to need a powerful explosive charge to destroy the gun.
Achtung! Einsatzbereitschaftsprotokoll ist aktiviert. 10 Minuten bis zum Abschuss. Beginn Flugbahnjustierung.
Keine...
Ich suche! Der Saboteur ist tot!
Neun Minuten bis zum Abschuss.
Er ist ehrenvoll gestorben! Stopp! Ja!
Durchkämpft das Gebiet!
Reinlichkeit ist die oberste Bürgerpflicht. Mangelnde Körperhygiene wird nicht toleriert.
Keine Bewegung! Wir vernichten sie!
8 Minuten. Rückstoffsystem.
I need to slap that technician before he pulls the trigger.
Irgendwas steht. Wir haben ihn umgebracht! Au! Du da, keine Bewegung!
Oh, there you are, you big bitch.
Noch 7 Minuten.
Walker's shooting at me!
Sechs Minuten bis zum Abschuss. Rückstock bis zum Überprüfung beendet. Hydraulikpumpen aktiviert.
That's better.
Minuten. Hydraulic System auf Maximalkapazität.
In honor of the Führer's birthday, curfew will be postponed 15 minutes tonight.
Bought myself a little time.
Verstecken!
Goodness.
Stuff's supposed to stay on the inside.
Did jemand den Schützen?
wollen Sie hin? Ihre Papiere!
Den Pass und die Reisepapiere.
Sofort stehen bleiben! Ihre Papiere!
Pleasure doing business with you. Where's Skylar?
Miss Sinclair is away on business. She sends her warmest regards.
Right then. I don't like you, and I trust you even less. I'm only here because of what you said about Jules. If this is one of your tricks, we're about to find out just how blue that blood of yours is.
I must confess I find your candor most refreshing, Mr. Devlin. In my line of work, honesty is the rarest of vices. Secrets are the currency of my profession. Your friend Jules was killed to protect a rather important secret. Did you know that?
Dierker thought we were working for you.
Perhaps, but Jules had to die in any case. He had seen too much, as did you.
The Doppelseek factory. What's really going on up there?
Are you familiar with the concept of atomic fission?
I've never been one for poofy cocktails.
I'm sure the barman will be relieved. But it's beside the point. Your friend Jules was killed to protect the secrecy of certain enemy plans. Plans which are critical to the German war effort. I intend to shatter those plans and destroy the men behind them. How about it, Mr. Devlin? Up for another game?
Aye. What'll it be this time?
Miss Sinclair will return shortly to brief you on the next phase of the operation. If you can pull this one off, they'll give you the Victoria Cross.
Ooh. Is that some sort of medal?
The VC is my government's highest honor.
Then I'll know what to wipe me arse with.
Let's call it a case of scotch.
Now you're talking. Cheers.
Sich nicht verstecken.
Papiere, Pass, sofort! Den Pass und den Reispapiere. Die Papiere scheinen oben zu sein.
Guten Tag, Gents. We should have booked a hotel room.
Naughty boy. I don't typically mix business and pleasure, but sometimes I can't help myself. For a moment there I thought you were dead.
Not quite. But the bastards get an A for effort. If this isn't a social call, what are we talking about?
You're going to help us take a man from a train, then drive the train over a cliff.
Sounds like fun.
Ever blown up a bridge?
Not yet, but I'm a fast learner. Who's the punter?
Dr. Klaus Kessler. Chief engineer for the Nazis' secret atomic weapons program, codenamed Von Horn.
The secret that got Jules killed.
You were practically on top of Kessler's lab when you were captured. Bloody bad luck. Poor Jules.
Bad luck for the fucking Krauts. So what exactly is this? Kidnapping?
Defect.
Wenn Ihre Papiere hier oben sind, haben Sie nichts zu befürchten. Zeigen Sie mir Ihre Reispapiere. Sofort stehen bleiben! Ihre Papiere!
Where were we? So what exactly is this? Kidnapping?
Defection. Dr. Kessler wants to switch sides. The Nazis will kill him before they let that happen.
So you want the Krauts to think he's already dead?
Spot on. When we destroy the train, the Nazis will assume Kessler has been assassinated. By the time they realize what really happened, Kessler will be in London, working for our side.
Downright devious.
That's Bishop's style. Our first order of business is to wire the bridge with demolition charges. I'll leave the heavy lifting to you.
Don't tell me you don't like to get dirty.
You know better than that. I just like to see you work up a sweat. Set the charges under the bridge where the structure looks weak.
And to trigger them?
The last charge goes on the tracks. It'll set off the rest when the train hits it.
Bleeding diabolical. I'll be right back. That lot? I won't even break a sweat. Some of these struts have seen better days. Here we are.
Ich hab hier einen Toten!
Perfect. Bloody hell! Perfect. One more on the tracks now.
We're looking forward to pounding Bosch's all day.
Ich bring ihn um!
And that's that.
Wilcox is waiting for us at the train station. Let's get moving.
If Kessler is the crowd's golden goose, why risk sending him to France?
He's here to convert the Paris cyclotron for military use.
They couldn't send somebody else?
They did. The first engineer they sent died suddenly in his sleep.
How'd you hear?
I was lying next to him at the time.
I thought you didn't mix business with pleasure.
His pleasure. My business.
So Bishop's got you turning tricks for him now?
We're prepared to use any means necessary to stop the Nazis from acquiring an atomic bomb.
I see. They handing out medals for that?
Don't be an arse. Wilcox is just over there. Make your report.
The train will be arriving shortly. The target's in a private car near the locomotive.
And the radio transmitter?
In the caboose.
You'll need to sever communications once you're aboard.
Shite. This is getting complicated.
I'll be waiting to pick you up near the bridge. Whatever happens, make sure that train reaches the river. Sean, if anything goes wrong, if you can't get Kessler out, kill him.
You tell Bishop to go and shite. I'll get your boy out, but I'll not be your damn trigger man. Now if you'll excuse me, I've a train to catch. Let's get to it then. That's done it. Now to find the doctor.
Fucking hell, bleeding all over!
Soldier.
Der Saboteur.
Nice place. Not sure about the neighbors though.
Now we're talking.
Now for Kessler. There's no stopping us now. You Kessler.
Bishop sent you? Are you working alone?
Aye.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Dr. Kessler.
Yeah?
Got your passport?
Yeah.
Put it in his pocket. Time to go!
No! No, please! Don't! Ah!
Nicely done. Dr. Kessler, I presume? An honor to meet you. You've made a courageous decision. One day even your own country will thank you.
I'm not doing this for my country. Or yours.
The crowd should be swarming all over this place. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Sean, I'm afraid there's been a change of plans.
What happened?
Our flight home has been cancelled. We'll need to stash Kessler somewhere in the city. At least until we figure out a way to get him out of the country.
I know a place. I'll drive. How long before the crowds realize our boy wasn't on that train?
We estimate it will take the better part of a week to sift through the wreckage and identify the bodies. We'll be gone by then.
I'm afraid that is impossible. I'm not going anywhere without Maria.
Excuse me?
My daughter, General Eckhart, is holding her somewhere in Paris. He said he would let her go free once I had finished building his instruments of death. When he learns what has happened, he'll kill her.
I'm sorry, Dr. Kessler. Your daughter was not part of the deal. I'll look into it once you're safely out of the country.
This is not a negotiation. Without Maria, the deal is off. I will slit my...
Wenn Ihre Papiere in Ordnung sind, haben Sie nichts zu befürchten. Haben Sie Reisepapiere? Zeigen. Ja, alles okay. Wiedersehen.
Right. Where'd we leave off?
This is not a negotiation. Without Maria, the deal is off. I will slit my own wrists before I build bombs for your government.
Jesus, keep your knickers on, Doc. If your girl is here, we'll find her.
Wo wollen Sie hin? Ihre Papiere.
So where is it that we're headed?
Zeigen Sie mir Ihre Reisepapiere.
I'll give you a hint. How do you like your steak?
Bloody, of course. Are you asking me to dinner? You always did have awful timing.
Maybe later. But first we'll knock up a friend of mine. He can help us with Dr. Kessler.
And your friend is a chef?
I gather he fancies himself quite a Renaissance man. I can't speak for his cooking, but he does live in a slaughterhouse.
You keep peculiar company, Devlin. Perhaps it's time you found a better class of friends.
Oh, I tried, believe me. But the classy folks will have nothing to do with me. Okay, Doc, we're almost there.
You know better than to bring strangers here.
Friend,
I can relax.
they need a place to lay low for a few days.
This is not an hotel.
Nor a brothel.
Oh, feeling a touch homesick, are we, darling?
Ah, an English aristocrat. Does your father know you are here, girl?
I expect he's too busy buggering the chambermaids. We Sinclairs are always up for a bit of rough.
I'll vouch for her. And where are you? I'd mind me manners. She's got friends. Not the sort you want to cross.
What does that mean?
Do I have to fucking spell it out for you? She's a British agent.
Why have you come here?
You rubbed the lamp, Monsieur Godin, and voila! Here I am to grant your heart's desires.
You know who I am.
Of course. We know all about you. I've even read your awful books. My superiors in London are your biggest fans, Luke. They'd like to offer you their help.
What kind of help?
Oh, guns, medicine, radio equipment, whatever you require. In exchange for your cooperation in certain covert operations.
Please excuse my poor hospitality, Lady Sinclair. Come, join us for a glass of wine. It seems we have much to discuss.
I should go see what's bothering Veronique.
She cannot be trusted.
Who? Skylar? I won't argue with that.
I never understood what you see in her.
Look, Skylar and I... Well, it's complicated. Is this really what you wanted to talk about?
No, of course not. Our friend Bryman has been listening in on German wire traffic. He tells me the whole city is buzzing about some scientist who went missing after some train accident.
You don't say?
It's time you told me what you've gotten yourself into.
It's safer if you don't know.
Do you not trust me?
Aye, and I need you to trust me.
Board the old vehicle, monsieur.
Fire woman down on her luck.
I know it's necessary, but hiding in here just feels sacrilegious.
Tell your bosses they don't need to lose any sleep over that Nazi chemical plant.
Are you certain the target has been neutralized?
By the time the crowds finish picking up the pieces, this war will be long over.
Right then, I must admit, I've half a mind to refund the old man's 10 quid. Would you like to shove another boot up Jerry's arse?
It's good work if you can get it.
The Jerrys have established a rocket base at Chateau Chambeau. Aerial photos show long-range ballistic rockets and several advanced power generation units. London has authorized direct action. Gloves off. Anything goes on this one.
Nice day for a drive in the country. I'll head down to Chambord and take in some local colour.
Irisches Blut!
All right, who's first?
Verdammt! Er ist tot!
Keine Sorge. Das ist, was explodiert. Ah!
Jackboots look ready to go. Better keep low. They're sharp around here.